Hello there, and welcome to episode 29 of the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. This is your host, Yolanda Rose, and every week I bring you easy, actionable tips, content, and strategies that you can use to grow your business online almost immediately. Now, if you have not checked out our last episode, we spoke about 5 influencer marketing lessons that you can learn from the Kardashians. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a marketer, the Kardashians have really mastered the art of marketing and influencer marketing in particular. So go and check out episode 28 of the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. You don't want to miss it. In this episode 29, I'm going to speak about a new feature that I'm introducing to the show. It's called the Ask Yolanda feature. Now, I chat with a lot of you on social media. You guys have a lot of questions, and I find that a lot of it is repeat questions. And I thought of bringing those questions online, introducing it on the podcast, because I can answer many people with just one response. So if you want to participate, if you have a question, if you want a complimentary one-on-one free session with me with regards to your digital marketing, go to www.yolandarose.com/Ask Yolanda. And once every couple of months, I will come out with an Ask Yolanda episode if we really get a good response. Obviously, we will do it a lot more frequently, and I will be answering your questions, and whatever questions, there are no limits. As long as it's related to your business and digital marketing, I will give you the best answer that I can from what's available to me online. We had quite a few people log onto our website and came up with some really good questions. Unfortunately, I couldn't accept everybody. We will try to include more questions in our next episode. But the first question I got was from Sangeeta in a nice little Indian Ocean island called Mauritius. Mauritius is a really lovely place. Powder white sands, nice blue waters. It's a great holiday destination if you haven't been there already. Put Mauritius on your bucket list. But today we're talking to Sangeeta, and Sangeeta wrote in and said, I have a beauty store in a well-populated area. There are many competitors around me. How can I get more clients when there are so many beauty stores in the same area? Well, Sangeeta, thank you for your question, and let me give you some of the ideas that I have. Firstly, make sure that when you are marketing, you need to be where your client is at. So whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, whatever digital platform your ideal client is, that's the channel that you need to utilize for marketing. And I always recommend at least 2 channels for marketing, be it Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter. You're going to have multiple platforms, because if for some reason there's a radical change or platform shut down, like we've seen, platforms like Periscope just aren't there. Google Plus aren't there anymore, and a lot of businesses invested in building those platforms, but they're just not there anymore. So go with multiple platforms, but be where your customer is. And if you don't know where that is right now, ask your current customers, hey, where would you like me to contact you? Or how would you like to learn about my new promotions? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you on WhatsApp? Are you on Telegram? Are you on Viber? If people are still using Viber right now. So survey your current customers, find out where they're at. That's how you can decide on which channel that you can pick for your digital marketing purposes. The second thing that I recommend that you do, pick a niche, pick a target for your niche audience. So whether it is stay-at-home moms or working women or school kids or even brides, but pick a niche. It's just so much easier for marketing purposes that way, even if it's just 2 or 3. But once you're starting up, just pick one for now and really work on the marketing for that one niche that you can grow online. And as you get more comfortable with coming out with marketing plans, you can focus on the various niches. Remember that if you're new to digital marketing, that you need to start small. a lot of it is trial and error because things change so fast, so quickly in the online game. So a lot of it is trial and error. So start small, gain your confidence with just one niche. I'm sure you have an idea right now of the various niches that you do serve in your business, but just pick one and focus on that and concentrate your marketing efforts just on that niche, that one niche right now. The next thing that you can do is leverage Facebook ads. Now, I know Facebook is big in Mauritius because a lot of you guys are following me and interacting with me from Mauritius. So Facebook is there. So I suggest that you utilize the local awareness ads, where businesses can quickly and easily find new customers by showing these ads to groups of people that are near your business neighborhood. Local awareness ads are built to be more cost effective than traditional advertising, mainly because of the various precision targeting that it offers you, where you can segment, look, I only want to advertise to 25 to 30-year-olds who have a degree in psychology. You can get that granular on Facebook, and that's one of the biggest advantages of digital marketing. Facebook recommends the local awareness ads as the best way to reach people around you. And it's the best way to use Facebook to discover more useful things in the area. So make use of the local ads where you can target people within a 5-kilometer radius of your business. It's a little bit different from the branding ads and the various online destination ads. So focus on the local awareness ads as well. To complement your Facebook presence, you should also have a Google presence as well. Go to Google My Business. In fact, I did do an episode about it on the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. So check out episode 21 of the Digital Marketing Masters, where I show you exactly how you can get more customers by using the Google My Business feature, which is actually a free feature where you can have your own website. It integrates into Google Maps, which makes it a lot easier for your ideal customer to find you. It also has built-in ratings and testimonials in which you can get your current customers to actually go in, give you a review, and that will boost you up in the Google algorithm. So definitely check out episode 21 of the Digital Marketing Masters, and that will break down the entire Google My Business feature for you. So we've covered Google and we've covered Facebook. So the next thing that I do recommend is to start building an audience on Facebook Messenger, because Messenger is just huge right now. It's really exploding and it's really easy to use. You know, once you build it up, it just runs automatically. Or you can use WhatsApp or even Telegram or Viber or something like that. So check out my group. It's called Get More Leads and Sales Online. If you go to my Facebook page, it will be linked up there. I will also link it in the show notes for today's episode. And I do a lot of live trainings in my group where I teach you various strategies, specifically in bot marketing, on how you can start growing your audience on bot marketing. And bot marketing is actually great because you're building that audience. And if you have a promo, you send it out to your chatbot audience first. Give them the first option to buy. In fact, in one of my other businesses, it's actually a holiday rental business, I build my audience online using a messenger bot. And whenever I do run a promo, I run it to my Messenger subscribers first. If nothing gets sold on my Messenger subscriber, then I take it to my page. So my audience knows that if you want to get the really good deals first, you got to be subscribed to my Messenger bot. And also, when I do my regular posts and regular sales, I always give discounts to my subscribers. So I encourage you to start building an audience on Facebook Messenger, especially if it's a cold audience. Your goal would be on Facebook Messenger to take a cold audience and start warming them up. Introduce them to your business, introduce them to you, your stylist, your manicurist, the employees that you have. How long have you been around? The various services that you provide. Educate them, use videos, and when you have a look at the trainings that I have, also, if you listen to episode number 8 of the Digital Marketing Masters, I show you how I use Facebook Messenger to do recruitment for a New Zealand-based recruitment company who is recruiting nurses in South Africa. So it's a really nice strategy that you can easily transfer over to your business. I highly, highly, highly recommend Facebook Messenger. You can do the exact same thing on WhatsApp, because you'll find, well, with a lot of the older people, you'll find that they have WhatsApp, but they may not necessarily have Facebook Messenger. And now this goes back to point number 1, where you clearly identify your niche market. So you build up a same sort of audience on WhatsApp. Use WhatsApp for business, so you're not getting bombarded at 1, 2 in the morning of people wanting to book an appointment for you. But utilize WhatsApp, build up that audience, send your promos out to your WhatsApp audience, your Facebook audience, and ideally, on both these platforms, you want to take your cold audience, convert them into a warm audience where they know you, they know your face, they know your name, they know your business, they know your logo. So you build that audience, you nurture them, tell them about your products, like I said, and then you start promoting with them. Okay, there's various rules that come to both these platforms. So always be a regular listener to the show and subscribe, because every week we take a different topic and you can see how these various platforms will fit in to your digital marketing plan. I've got 2 offline methods that you can use to grow your audience as well, is the use of loyalty cards. For example, you can have a loyalty card that you can hand out to your clients, and every time they visit, put a sticker on it. And maybe after the 5th visit, you can give them a free manicure or a free pedicure. I mean, you decide on what the free product is going to be and what the frequency of the visitations are going to be. But obviously, you want something that's going to be affordable, that's not going to break your bank, but it has to be enticing enough to get your current clientele to come more frequently and to even share this with their friends as well. Another idea I have for you, it's not really popular where I am here in South Africa, but during my time in the Middle East, I did find it very popular, especially with car washes, also the big American brands like Baskin Robbins. These companies sell these prepaid vouchers at a highly discounted rate. For example, the car wash that I used to go to. Now, a regular car wash at that time used to be around 3 Bahraini dinars, I think it was. And you could go to this car wash and you can prepay for your car washes by buying this annual voucher card. And the voucher card will have various services like auto valet, waxing, and interior detailing. And you buy this card. Maybe the card is worth $100. You pay $100 for it, but there's about $300-$400 in value that me as a client I would get back from that voucher card. So the good thing from the business end is they get me to give them $100 every year, whether I use the vouchers or not. Okay, so they're getting their payment up front, and they also basically guaranteeing workflow for the rest of the year. Now, you can do something similar, get a printer to print up something nice for you. Obviously, it's going to take some time for you to go ahead and develop these vouchers. What packages are you going to put together? Ideally, you would want to push people to come in on your off-peak periods for the lower ticket items. So you're filling in your off-peak slots. Okay, Sangeeta, these are the ideas. I mean, I could go on. The ideas just flow when we're talking like this. But get started with these. I hope it works out for you. I'm sure it's going to work out for you. And give us some feedback. We'd love to hear back from you. Okay, so the second question that I'm looking at today is from Eve in Botswana. Now, Botswana is on the northern border of South Africa. It's a sparsely populated country, and Eve is a network marketer from Botswana, and she's looking to recruit online and sell her health products online. And I picked this one is a hard one, not as easy as Sangeeta's, but Eve, you really challenged me with this one, but I've got a good response for you. Well, Facebook and even Google, MLM is a no-no. They do not want these things on their platforms. They see it as a scam. And for me personally, there's a lot of pyramid schemes out there, but there are really some legit MLM programs like Tupperware, Avon. Those are network marketing platforms that have been around for decades, and they work well. They deliver good products, and Eve seems to be in a really good company that's been around for more than 4 decades. I don't really want to mention names on the podcast, but let's see what we can do for you, Eve. Well, like I said, there's a lot of restrictions. These companies, Facebook and Google, view MLM as scams. So I would recommend that you never mention your company name on your personal profile or whatever pages that you do create. Also, when you do create a page for your business or your brand, do not use your company name, because Facebook or whichever platform you're using, they can shut it down at any time, because MLM is a no-no on most platforms. So when you do create a page, create a business page for yourself as a business mentor, as a business coach, as a business leader. On your page, talk about entrepreneurship, talk about side hustle, and people naturally gravitate to that kind of stuff. When you give positive thinking, leadership quotes, and then slowly start introducing what you're doing during the day. I'm busy with my side hustle. I just recruited somebody. And you slowly start integrating that kind of conversation into your business page. One thing that works well with network marketing is the LinkedIn platform. Now, LinkedIn is for professionals. LinkedIn is a professional platform. So if you are targeting those professional people to recruit into your business, you got to be in the LinkedIn platform. Also start using videos. I see a lot of people online and they're always posting pictures, they're posting graphics, but they never use video. So I highly encourage you. Use video. You're going to stand out in your marketing efforts if you start incorporating video into your marketing online. When it comes to actual recruiting, I know it must be a mouthful repeating your actual sales pitch to somebody online, be it on WhatsApp or via text message. So in this case, I suggest that you use an automated on-demand webinar in which you can push your warm audience to. Your goal as well is also to turn a cold audience into a warm audience. You don't want to be online to bombard people, to buy now, to recruit, join now. You don't want to use those kind of terms in your marketing efforts. You just want to be casual. You want to be cool, be entrepreneurial, be leadership driven, be inspiring, and people will naturally gravitate towards your way of thinking and ask you about your business. Regarding your products, I know you're into healthcare products. Most of the online marketing platforms, they are very much against making these huge claims like lose 5 kg in 30 days. No platform wants to see that kind of text online. Try focusing on addressing the benefits of your products. Use video to focus on the solutions of your products. Run live video that addresses ailments such as high blood pressure. And I know that you have a product that addresses it. So don't advertise a cure for high blood pressure, because then you're making a claim which might not work for somebody. Have a live talk about high blood pressure. Maybe talk to a nurse or even somebody that's been living with high blood pressure, how it affects them, how it affects their medical bill, how it affects their lifestyle. And then slowly introduce. Actually, it's like an infomercial. Go and dissect an infomercial on how they talk about problem, how they talk about the pain, and then they come up with the solution. So create these videos. Ideally, you want them to be live. And once they're live, you can download them and reuse them at a later stage, maybe every 2 months, every 3 months. But dissect the anatomy of an infomercial and try and squeeze it into a 3 to 5 minute time frame where you're talking about the ailment, you're talking about the causes, you're talking about the pain, because it's those first 30 seconds or so that captures your audience. And if you can use terminology that people can relate to, they're going to watch the video for longer. So use live video. Live video is your best friend. That's one thing that's going to set you apart from most people or most network marketers online. Facebook distinctly says that ads promoting income opportunities must fully describe the associated product or business model and must not promote business models offering quick compensation for little investment, including multi-level marketing opportunities. So I took that piece of text directly from Facebook. If they see anything network marketing related, they're going to shut it down. In fact, I have one client where I control most of her feed, and I post stuff because I know the sensitivities that Facebook has around network marketing, but she's not she's not savvy about Facebook and does not know the terminology, the time, and what to post and how to post it. Although we both giving off the same message, and what Facebook had done is it's basically strangling that audience, and whatever she posts online, not many people see it anymore. So we had to create a duplicate page for her. She was banned from advertising. So we had to create a duplicate page, basically mirror those two pages. So the fresh page, we kept it clean. We didn't mention anything about recruitment, network marketing, join now. We have a whole hot list of words that we do not use in our social media. And in our second profile or our second page, that's the page we use to run adverts to. So we never, if you look at the page, all you will see is my client being a business mentor. That's it. You would never say that she's in network marketing. You would not know the products. Well, you might just pick up the products because the products are very distinct. But there's no sign of MLM on the second profile at all. So for my client, for my network marketing client, this is what we do. We never mention the company name, like I said. We use social media to promote offline events. Basically, we use social media to generate leads, not to sell online, but to generate leads. So we promote offline events using social media. We also give entrepreneurial advice on social media. She's a good leader, good talker, and she does well with that. And we also focus on team building online as well. Okay, what my client also does well is publicize the success that MLM has had on her business. For example, she gets to travel a lot from the company that she's with, and she posts it. You'll see her tickets, her passport. She has selfies in the airport when she lands, when she's leaving, when she's checking in. You'll see all of that, and it builds hype on Facebook. It builds hype for followers, and her followers want a piece of this action. And they contact her. I'm like, hey, I've been following you for a while. What are you doing? How are you flying so often? How are you getting these free tickets? People ask her. So this is a real inbound marketing tactic where you're not going out and asking people, but you're naturally attracting people based on the content that you are putting out. Okay, so Eve and Sangeeta, this is what I have for you today. I hope that it has added some value and it has given you some insight into the direction that you should be heading in with your business. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to this podcast, whether it's Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, or Apple Podcasts now. Please subscribe and please leave me an honest review on whichever platform that you're listening to this podcast on. And if you want your questions featured on the next Ask Yolanda episode, go to www.yolandarose.com/Ask Yolanda. Fill in the form and I could be answering you all of your marketing questions online in an episode just like this soon. And don't forget, if you are into bots and you want to know more about bots and how you can implement it in your business, you got to join my Facebook group. It's Get More Leads and Sales Online. Hopefully, we're going to be unpacking some really cool free training inside the group in a couple of weeks. So go in there and check out what we have already and get ready for some really awesome sessions. I'm going to be showing you how to implement chatbots in your business for $0. It's not going to cost you a cent. It's only going to cost you about an hour of your time. All right, so that's it. Episode 29 of the Digital Marketing Masters, and we will talk to you soon.